We are back. Woo. So, last time that we played, of course, after the video that I uploaded, you guys seen that I made the gyrodome, as you guys can see it above me. Obviously, there has been some changes around, but I don't want to expose them quite yet. But gyro, here we go. We have it. Good. We can fly around. With this, a little bit of off-camera work, I was able to go through, and if you couldn't tell by the map, I wiped out a bunch of trees. I haven't wiped out that tree because, as you can see right there, there's bees in it. And what's wrong with having some bees and bringing some life around this area? I also made a farm. Another thing that I did was I bumped up the tick speed to 50 so the trees could grow faster, because if not, they grow very slow. If that is a little too high, I could just take it down maybe like to 25 or possibly 30. I feel like 30 is pretty good. I don't want it to be too high and be like kind of looked at as cheating. But the only thing that's being grown out of it or that gets a type of boost out of it are things growing. So like trees growing and food growing. In other words, at the end of it, we can have a lot of food, but it doesn't help me myself. I do feel like it's a little cheating with how much I was able to get from it, but I also feel like it's pretty good, like a good place. I killed a skeleton. So I don't know if you remember in last stream or last video, if you're watching this on YouTube. The last video when I was like hearing, I don't know if I kept it in, but at some point there was like some music that was being played, and I was like, where is that coming from? I knew where it was coming from. It's coming from a mob, and usually that mob has a backpack. So it's either a skeleton or a zombie that has a backpack that has a patch right here, and it allows you to be able to. This is cool, but it allows you to have like music disc playing. So that's what it is. It's just a thing that has music disc playing. Um. So yeah, let's see. The thermal cultivation mod is something very good. Now that I see, so that's where some of these things are going to be coming in and helping. How much does this do? So corn on the cob does an extra, so it just does one bar more. Instead of being three total, it's 2.5. So that's very good. But we have a lot of food now. I have a lot of ways to make different types of foods. And of course, the very first thing that we have to deal with is a zombie with a backpack. Backpack, good. Let's see what's in this backpack. Gold, and an ancient tome. Where? But now it's time to see if I want to like push it back a little bit more. But I'm kind of thinking this. This is my plan for this right now. Possibly go through and build a wall, like a little oak wall or something like that. Try and figure out like some wall design to build it out of, and like build that around this area. Just have this area for me, just so no mobs can spawn in, but I can have like everything around, and it could be like a big open area with a lot of space and have a bunch of different things, but also still be shielded from the outside world. Reason why I say that is because at any time, just like that skeleton, or just like the zombie that spawned underneath me, anytime anything could just spawn around. So if I go through and I have everything lit up, there's no possibility for anything to spawn, and we'll be good. Of course, this is all temporary for now. This is not where my things, where some things are going to be at. I'm gonna have a big old farm area, so all of this is just gonna be where it is right now, to just be where it is right now. But later on, I will be making dedicated areas. Again, I'm still thinking about expanding out in certain directions or areas, and I will be terraforming a lot. I like to work with smoother far or land. So if I have that, everything will be good. Another cool thing that happened, or that I found out, when looking for that, I just kind of left that there. Okay. When looking for where that sound was, of course I still have my scuba gear on so I can breathe underwater. When looking for where that sound was, I found this cave. So I went up and lit it up because, well, it's a nice big cave that could be used for some pretty interesting things. I went through here and checked it out a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. Down here would be a pretty good place to go, like try, but it goes nowhere else. So down here could be like a secret cave, could be extra stuff. I could probably put my forge down here now that I'm thinking about it. Terraform this up a little bit. Probably make a better way in instead of going through some water. So I don't have to deal with this mossiness. Let's go back down there, get what I need to get done, and see about what I really need to get started on. But as you guys can see, I don't know. Is this a little too much? I just planted these and they're already maxed out height. I could go through and take them down some. Take it from 50 to about 25 or 30. Because I then feel like it would not feel as cheating as it does. It feels like I'm kind of cheating with this. Okay? Instead of just stopping there. Is I need those to be able to make paper, and with paper I can then make books. With books I can enchant books, or just use the books to make bookshelves, which then can be made into a enchantment table. Which, with all the space, I can have an area for an enchantment table. I can have its own space, not just a space that's around or whatever. So there's just a lot of stuff that we can get into it. We will get there at some point. No doubt about that. Industrial seeds, we really don't need all that. I still don't know how to use these. Oh. But I need to go and get a lot of things. I also would like to venture out, try and find some more villages or just a lot of cool, like just see what we have within this world. Um, there's a rainbow. It's gonna spawn some like devil, demon, enchanted. Huh. Looks like not. Well, I have flint and steel and flint and brick. I do need these. A lot of those. Echo. I don't know what I would need with that, but sure. Yeah, that's right. I've seen this from my place over there when I've gotten close. What are you? Do you spawn mobs or do you spawn? You spawn mobs, but you have loot. Yeah, no, we're out of here. Well, it's a rundown village. So I'm gonna go through. Okay, first I'm gonna turn off my shaders because that lag is getting annoying. Two, or second, I'm gonna go through and take all these hay bales. There's no village here anymore, so I might as well take them and be able to use those for me living. Wow. Oh, that's not worth it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Let's start putting some things up. Maybe have you out and put something. Don't mind if I take every bit of this. So depending on where things are, I believe we could still possibly find stuff. That still had some iron ore in it. It's just black stone. Anything else under that? Nah. But that is also something that I can work on getting rid of. Going through and defeating all the mobs in there and collecting the loot. I just have a lot of things that I can work towards. That's dark oak right there. It actually is dark oak this time. Cool. Big dark oak trees. I think I'm gonna go cut those down real quick and grab those. And so, even without shaders, I'm starting to lag a little bit. And we really don't need all that. So I have a feeling that there's probably gonna be mobs underneath these. There are. But this literally is a small. That's exactly what this is. It's like a small patch of dark oak biome right here. Oh, okay. Oh, and then here goes a bigger area of dark oak. Oh, that's very laggy. It's also trying to load in everything. That is a place where we can fight a big gnome boss. Pretty hard thing right there. So, and it's also very laggy, and I'm not liking that. So, pretty cool. I found an actual dark oak biome of this mod finally. No more of that. And I can turn my shaders back on. Here goes some gravel whenever I need gravel. Please tell me there's like a teleporting pad in between these. Didn't see anyone, but they are doubled up on lanterns around here. Nice. Stone, cool. Supposed to be doubled up on them. Shovels, bread, and sticks. Oh, they're definitely not supposed to be doubled up. This is a whole other house that was made or that was spawned into this building. That's a little sucky, but okay. This sometimes becomes the problem for things like this. These worlds, the generation with these modded places end up having them do nothing different. Looks like sand. An elephant. Those were two elephants, but still. Ah, yes, it's this place. Good. I don't think that y'all have a teleporter here, do y'all? No. Those actually have really good everything. Here goes some sand. So this is just a beach, isn't it? Yes, it is. Nothing wrong with that though. And over there, what's that? That gravel or is that sand? That is gravel. That's even better. A gravel beach, normal beach, and then I already have a bunch of clay. So this is whoa. All right. This is a very good area. I'm pretty sure doing that, that's how you make them. Another watchtower. Mr. Healthy Iron Golem, man. Question. So is there anything actually underneath y'all? No, I think that's just for that area. There's another village up there? No, it's just a house. Okay. Or not a house, but like it's something. I don't know. I like these apples. Are there anything I can do with apples? Turn you into an apple bucket? Ah, yes, I can do it. I can do an apple pip and then I can make apple trees. Time. Hope you don't mind that I just oh wow, that's actually kind of pretty. I didn't even see that there until I zoomed in. But that, hmm. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is just have a teleporter from. Oh, is this ocean? Lukewarm ocean. Yes, it is. And another village over there. Cool. And over here. And this is, I believe, the same thing as this. I don't know. A lot of people also say that this is a little cheating, being able to see around in places that you haven't been to. But it's places that I've been around, so I wouldn't really say that's cheating itself. That's a whole house underwater. All right, you're gonna be going up to the that watchtower that's up there. Oh, and another one. Cool. And again, I mean, I'm gonna have to fly it anyways, so I might as well just make it a different type of flight. And then also at some point, I'm gonna need to come down here and find out what that underwater house is. And this is the reason why I'm gonna have to make some type of underwater base. No one can tell me that this right here does not look cool. And since I can forever breathe underwater because of the scuba gear, then all I need to do is really find out how to get some flippers so I can swim faster underwater. We'll be good. Are flippers even a thing? Yes, they are. Here they are. You got diving flippers, or you got flippers themselves, which are charms. So the charms, how do you find those? Okay, so you can make a scarf. Oh, so you can make one thing, which could turn it into everything. So you need a heart of the sea, a sapphire, a scuba gear, and a flipper, and it uses all of it. Yeah, pretty basic, but we all should have seen that coming, right? Already have you. Charcoal doesn't hurt. I don't need you. Increased nutback. Copper ingot, leather. Shit, I'm going tomato seeds. All right, and now we're back to our area. So that was nice. Now we can teleport 16,000 or 1,600 blocks away, and whatever. Or we can teleport to a town that's right underneath Watchtower Two. There's another or a village. I'll put it that way. So Not much was really done, but I said that today was not going to be that big of a stream or that long of a stream. I still have everything that I need, or I got everything that I need, and I have a little more plans. Maybe not have my forge out in the open because I don't know, that just doesn't really make sense to me. So I have an idea, like how I said, I'm gonna put it into that little tower or area that's down there. I can make a cool way down there, make it look cool. But yeah, again, I'm still thinking about pushing this back some and then building like a fence, not like a fence, but like a actual wall around to keep things out. And well, my way of getting in and out would be through flying. I don't need a gate or a door or a wall. I can fly in and out. But if I was to walk out, obviously I'll need some type of gate or anything like that. I do have to create mods, so I can make something basic for now, and then later on, I can make like a cool opening sequence for it. But that can be then and now. This is my area that is going to be shown off by my watchtower here. And until I have it all fixed up and ready to go, yeah. Of course, I'm thinking about doing a lot of stuff off of stream because there's not much for y'all to witness while I'm doing it, besides me either trial and error or just going through the process of doing it. So I will be most likely going off stream to get stuff like that done. With no stream comes no video, but I could also, if I just don't feel like streaming, I could also just always record a video of it, of me doing whatever I wanted to see or do or whatever. So if there's anything big, like bigger things, then yes, I might stream it. Anything crazy, like when I go on over there and fight that, I feel like that should be part of a stream, or maybe just have like a fighting stream. I go over there, I'll wipe that area out, no matter how many times I die or whatever, and then I go back over to that little mushroom place over there. I go and I wipe it out. Like I have a lot of things. I have that tower right there, and then the other two things that's next to it. Definitely not the thing that's in the air. That is going to be a pain. But yeah, like right across. That's not right across from me. Where am I at? Oh wait, yeah, no, that is right across from me. Okay. Yeah, right across from me, this arch evoker and things like that. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So I might die a lot. So I do need to get me some good armor and just be on my toes and ready. But at the end of the day, we shall see. We'll see where all this goes. I'll make saplings. I'll do whatever I need to do. Also, how does one wait, isn't the way how you get a bucket of dirt? You get a bucket? Where's the bucket at? There it is. You grab a bucket and you put dirt into it? No. Get a bucket of dirt. Or soil. Not soil, soil. Yeah, dirt bucket. Okay, so I was correct. You just can't do it to the side of it because it doesn't matter. It just doesn't work. You just have to do it on top. So if you do that and then put an apple into it, I can get an apple pib. Let's start growing that like right here. And we shall see where that leads us to. Well, I see that this is on fire. But just so I can control the fire, we're gonna get rid of you. Into the lava you go. Do what I gotta do though. So once this tree gets bigger and grows more, I'm sure it's going to be able to drop more apples, and it's going to be able to drop oak wood, and also more apple pibs for me to spawn more apples and get more things. See what I really need to do? Dynamic trees. If I use, is it U or is it R? So if I click on U and I hit R, I believe, no, I hit U. I can see all the different types of trees that I can get. So I can get dark oak acorns, azalea seeds, because, well, obviously the more different types of trees that you have, the better stuff that you can have. Trees and whatever. Or I could just make different trees. And if those are going to be the trees that spawn and actually consistently spawn, and I'll grow faster, for now, I'll be changing that out later. Then why not just have it like that? Yes, I just spelled it wrong. That's what the problem was. All right, but good. Now I have grout, and that's gonna get us into the Tinker's Construct mod. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end the stream there. I am actually very tired. It's about time for me to go to sleep, anyways. I appreciate everyone who's watching. I appreciate anyone who is watching the video on YouTube. I feel like 50 tick speed is a little too high, so I think I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I might turn it down to just 30 and leave it at that. That seems to be the end for me for today. I hope the stream was a little bit enjoyable or at least relaxing. I hope the video is a good video because this is the progress. And if I don't, anyways, I thank you guys for watching at any time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.